Before I continue discussing the markets, please take a moment now with helping me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the subscribe. Click the bell to the right. Click all. This helps you to receive a notification when I post my next videos. Next, click the thumbs up button every time you watch my videos. Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. In this video, I'm going to discuss cryptocurrencies, FX futures, and Forex. They're all currencies. It's November 1st, a new month, so I'll include in this video showing the monthly charts as well as the weekly charts. We'll see price action, where we are now, and how we got there. Here we're looking at the monthly time frame. It says here month. Each of these candles represents 1 month. So this was the month of October. We're looking here at the cryptocurrency of Bitcoin. It trades on the futures market, and the symbol is / Bravo Charlie Tango. For the month of October, it made a higher high and higher low. It also failed to break and test the swing high here of 39.15, 139.15. That was a supply zone before. In the past, there were sellers here. Supply zone was sellers, demand zone are buyers. So this is a supply zone. Sellers were here, and it's paused just shy of it. We'll see what happens in the coming days, weeks, or months. If it also rejects it again or breaks above and closes above to go higher. Now we're looking at the US dollar index. Again, each candle here represents 1 month. US dollar index is comprised of several currencies. The most heavily weighted currency in the US dollar index is the euro. More than 50% of the US dollar index is weighted to euro. Number 2 is the Japanese yen. Third is the British pound. Fourth is Canadian dollar, and so on and so on. So for the month, it made an inside candle. Inside candle means the high and low did not go above or below the prior candle. That means indecision. The past 3 months, it's in a consolidation phase. The high of the year has been up here. We're much closer to the low of the year. And this big candle here, we'll see if it gets up to the midpoint. So if it breaks above the high of this green candle, it might just do a retest, maybe halfway of this big candle. But the bigger picture is it's been bearish bias, and we'll go into the individual currency pairs within it to see. Now we're looking at the currency pairs. All these currency pairs are weighted against the US dollar. These are the future currencies, the symbols, and this is the FX futures market. So all these currencies are weighted against the US dollar. First one is the euro. Again, FX futures always start with a / the number 6 followed by the letter representing the currency. So this is the euro, which again I said represents more than 50% of the US dollar. On the monthly chart, made an inside candle. Again, inside candle means indecision. The high and low do not go above or below the prior candle. It's in a consolidation phase. The low for the year of the euro is here. So we're much closer to the high of the year for the euro. The euro had a sell-off this month because some fundamental people are saying it's the higher numbers of the corona cases being reported. But we didn't break that low neither. So if we break below that low, we might come down to this supported demand zone. We'll see what happens in the coming days and weeks. Japanese yen also for the month made an inside candle indecision, but the trend has been higher, gaining strength against the US dollar. Again, same with the euro here. The low was here, the high is here. The euro is gaining strength against the US dollar. Japanese yen is gaining strength against the US dollar. Monthly chart, British pound, / 6 Bravo. For the month, also made an inside candle indecision, consolidation area. The low was here. Still gaining strength against the US dollar. Canadian dollar, the monthly chart, also made an inside candle indecision. It's in a consolidation. The low is here. So with this consolidation, we'll see if we have a breakout in which direction that new trend goes. Swiss franc Inside candle for the month as well. Indecision. This is a consolidation, and the low of the year was here. We're much closer to the high. Aussie dollar. Red for the month made a lower low, lower high. Still in a consolidation. Here is the low of the year. So we look here at the monthly candle on each of these pairs. Right off the bat, the only one that didn't make an inside candle is the Aussie. It made a lower low. So that gets in favor of the US dollar. But all the other ones formed inside candles, indecision. As well, so you look at them all, they're all much closer to their highs of this year than the lows. They've been gaining strength against the US dollar. Also, three safe haven currencies are the US dollar, Japanese yen, and Swiss franc. When people want to go to a safe haven currency, those are they go to. Well, Japanese yen going up, Swiss franc going up, and the US dollar going down. So the safe haven of those three currencies is not the US dollar right now. We see it's going where? The safe haven is going to the Japanese yen and Swiss franc. Let's go down to the weekly time frames. Now, each candle will represent 1 week. First, looking at the cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. For the past week, it made a higher high, higher low, as well as the prior several weeks. So the trend is bullish bias, the momentum is up. Buyers have been buying it up, bringing the prices up, and it's coming up to that prior supply zone. Again, that's a key price level to watch if it pauses, builds consolidation, or reverses. US dollar index, green for the week, made a higher high, higher low, made a reverse, still in the bottom of a consolidation. And this is a demand zone, supply zone up here where there's sellers. So even if it continues up, we'll see what happens if it rejects that number. Now we'll look at the FX features on the weekly time frame. /6E, again, is the euro. For the week, huge red candle, sell-off. I mentioned some people say fundamental, that's because the cases in Europe are rising for corona. Still, it's in a huge consolidation. It did not break out of that consolidation. And here's was a prior key support level. We'll see if it even comes into that. But right now, it's in the consolidation and still bullish bias gaining strength against the US dollar. Japanese yen for the week made a higher high, higher low. Just shy of taking out the swing high. This yellow horizontal line represents the high of here. That's a swing high. It didn't test it yet. Also, for the week, it closed near the middle of the range of its trading week. But the bias is still bullish bias gaining strength against the US dollar. Again, here's the low for the year. Here's the high of the year. And the trend momentum is bullish bias going higher. British pound. It's in a huge consolidation. For the week, made a red candle, lower low, lower high. Still is in a consolidation here, big consolidation here, and hovering around the price of 113. As well, gaining strength against the US dollar. Pound was low, the lowest was here, we're here. Canadian dollar, /6 Charlie. Red for the week, lower low, lower high. Still inside a consolidation and rejected closing below that big round number of 75. As well, didn't take out that swing low. Closed above 75. The low of the year is here, gaining strength against the US dollar or neighbors to the north. Swiss franc. Red for the week, lower low, lower high. Huge consolidation. Here's the low of the year, much closer to the high, gaining strength against the US dollar. Aussie dollar. Red for the week, lower low, lower high. Huge consolidation. Low of the year, still gaining strength against the US dollar. Zoom in each of them, look at the weekly candles, the most current candle, all similar. They all had red candles, big sell-off for the week. Most, again, people are saying that's because the numbers and corona cases are being reported higher in Europe. So they're going to a safe haven right now. They're going to the US dollar. But the bigger picture I just showed you, the US dollar is bearish. Let's look at, again, I said the euro is the biggest weighted currency in the US dollar. Let's look at the euro compared to some other currencies. So first, we'll look at the euro US dollar, which we already did, just briefly do. Here's the euro US dollar. The lows here, highs here. This is the euro gaining strength against the US dollar. Now we're looking at the euro yen. See these three letters? EUR/JPY. You have those 6 letters with the / in the middle. That means we're looking at the Forex market now. Again, they're still currencies, but these currencies trade on the Forex market. So for the week, the euro yen made a lower low, lower high. So the first 3 letters dominates the stronger currency. So because this currency went lower, that means the yen is gaining strength against the euro. Again, I said yen is one of the 3 safe haven currencies. And again, I said Europe, and we saw those euro currencies are taking a beating against the US dollar. So this is a flight to safety. They're leaving the euro, they're even leaving the US dollar, going into yen. Lower low, lower high, broke out of this consolidation area. The trend is bearish, the trend is down, the momentum is down in favor of the yen. Euro, British pound, both European countries, but remember, England, UK is not part of the EU anymore, and it always had its independent currency. So red for the week, lower low, lower high. The pound is gaining strength against the euro, but it's still in a tight consolidation area. Euro, Canadian dollar. So a European currency and a North American currency. Red for the week, higher high, higher low. That's in favor of the euro because the first 3 letters are euro. It's a huge consolidation area. Euro, Swiss franc. Again, another one of the 3 safe haven currencies. I said Swiss franc. So the first 3 letters are EUR/CHF. For the week, made a lower low, lower high. That means the Swiss franc is gaining strength against the euro. Again, both European countries. And also, we broke below the inside candle here. So here was the consolidation area. Broke below that week, came back in it. That following week, made it inside candle indecision and broke below that. The Swiss franc is gaining strength against the euro, maybe gunning down to this swing low, which also was a prior demand zone. Buyers were there before. The euro, Aussie dollar. So now we have, again, 2 different nations, 2 different continents. Huge consolidation. Red for the week, lower low, lower high, huge consolidation. Let's look at the yen. The yen pairs. We already ran over the US dollar yen. You already ran over the euro, euro, yen, British pound. Red for the week, lower low, lower high. That's gaining strength for the yen against the pound. Again, Asian currency gaining strength against Europe. Huge consolidation still. Canadian and Japanese yen. Lower low, lower high, gaining strength for the Japanese yen. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Huge down. That's in favor of the Japanese yen gaining strength. And the Aussie yen in favor of the Japanese yen, lower low, lower high. If you like this information I shared and want more of it in a step-by-step lesson, I have a Patreon page you can join. I share trade ideas for earning monthly income. So click Show More, scroll down, here's my Patreon page. Click on this website link. Takes you here. Select the membership. Then you have access to unlock all my posts.